data on an Excel spreadsheet. Now you can store numbers, you can store alphabets, you can store any number of data, any volume, and that is the advantage with Excel. Now I'll show you some simple operations, like how you can perform some simple operations. For example, if you want to add two numbers, you feed in those numbers here. This is 1 and say this is 2. And I would like to know what is the value of 1 plus 2. So the first step I do is I select those two cells and I go to this function right here. Helps you to do summation. So I enter sum and I click. So what I get under column C is the result of column 1 plus column 2, which is 3. Now the same way you can perform different operations. You can do average, count. This maximum function will pick out the maximum of the two numbers. For example, out of 1 and 2, it's going to pick out 2. And the same way with the minimum function. Now our objective is we're going to get some data, feed it into this Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to prepare a pie chart. Let's see how we can do that. Now, this is a circle graph that I have constructed myself. What I have done is, in your rubric, you can see you have some data called federal aid, licenses, and it states that sales tax, property tax, others, etc. So, and you have on your B, under B, you have 700,000, you have, some numeric. So what I would like you to do is try to feed in the data under A column and B column. And once you are done feeding in those two columns, the next task is okay, you want to go to insert and you want to go to charts. Okay, now when you go to charts, you have a chart wizard which opens up like this. You have different options like column, bar, line, pie, scatter, area. So our option is we're going to choose a pie chart. So I go to pie, I click on it, and I'm going to choose the first option and I'm going to say next. Okay, but before you do this, you want to choose your data. So I'm going to select my data by dragging my mouse over this value. Now I'm going to insert, I'm going to chart, I'm going to click pie, and I'm going to choose that chart right there. I'm going to say next, and I get my data right there. Now you can choose it either as a new sheet or sheet 1. That's your option, and then you click finish. So that is the circular graph that I just created, and you can see those separate colors. Now this is very helpful and it catches the attention of the viewers immediately, as it has different colors, like you have blue, you have pink, you have violet, blue, and each of these colors, this is called the key because it represents what it means. Now the blue represents the federal aid, the violet represents licenses, the white represents state aid. So this is a graphic representation of data that you will be doing. Or how many of you have already done it already? Okay, I will have quite a bit, quite a few of you have already completed the pie chart. So, and those of you who did not understand, I will come there, we will, I will work with you and we will do the pie chart. Now, the same way for different data, we're going to do the line graph, the histogram, and the bar charts. It is as mentioned in your rubric. But first of all, I want you guys to go through the rubric, understand how to do simple functions like addition, subtraction, average,